Printing United, day 2, lunchtime, special guests. This wasn't part of the schedule. This has gone rogue, and we like it. So, I am joined today by...
Mackenzie.
Tara.
And Emalyn.
Who are clearly the biggest advocates of 𝐿𝐸𝐞𝐞 because they've got their lanyards and their koozies.
Yep.
And they're ready to chat today about everything passionate print. So, girls, where are you from and why are you here?
Okay, so I am from a small town in Michigan. It's a very small town called Coopersville. Currently studying graphic media management, which is a fancy way to say print management, at Ferris State University. I'm a senior in the program, so I've been through all the production classes, and now we're just taking business classes, minoring in project management.
Nice.
Well, I'm from Grand Rapids, one of the bigger cities in Michigan. Also senior in graphic media management. I'm done in December, so anybody looking to hire? Hit me up. So yeah, we're just really excited to be here.
I'm Emalyn. I'm also a senior in the program, and I am from a small town in Michigan called Manistee.
And all three of you guys are at Ferris State University.
Yes.
And I had the pleasure of meeting you earlier this year at DSCOOP.
Yes.
And you were quite a lot of fun. And everyone knew who you were by the end of it.
Yeah.
And you were on the stage.
We were.
Tell us about that. What was that initiative all about?
So that was crazy. That was the Monday right before the conference. Got a call from Peter Van 𝐁𝐸𝐿𝐸 and saying, hey, we have this really exciting announcement for a grant that's going to be specifically for students, that we want to announce that HP was also matching their donations. So there's a huge amount of grant money now available for students through DSCOOP. And that was a really awesome experience to be able to announce that. We were super lucky to get the honor to do that. So that was awesome. But we got to see you at DSCOOP. Where we had a really great time with our glasses.
You did. Tell the camera all about your glasses.
So it's become a tradition. At each DSCOOP, we have branded glasses. So we did Indie with the year. This year it was Cali with the year. And we went around pretty much every single booth, any person we could find, and say, hey, can you put these on and take a pic? So we found you, obviously.
Had my skateboard.
Had your skateboard.
Yep.
Which was a really good addition.
Tony Hawk hadn't signed it at that point,
Oh.
but he did later, so we're good.
That's good, that's good. So when we went to the After Dark party and we saw you from across the room, I go, guys, wait, I have to find his picture. And then I ran up to you. And I said, you're on my phone.
I think there's a different version of this story. I think you were stood behind me with a picture of me, slightly creepy, and there you are. It was like the Matrix was going on or something, but there we are.
You know, I could have made it weirder.
Now, going back to your pictures, Emalyn, tell us what
Yeah.
happened with the pictures. What did you do with them, and where can the world see them?
So I run the social media for our Graphic Arts Association, and we made TikToks both years that are on our Graphic Arts Association LinkedIn. So they are there. We should have brought them to Printing United. We would have had a lot more fun, but
Went quite viral.
Quite viral, I think. I don't know. Kenzie posted it on her TikTok, so I don't know what views and likes we got, but
did pretty good.
Yeah?
did pretty good.
Well, you set the trend now, so every show, the bar has been set high for it.
Oh yeah.
So, Tara, tell me a little bit more about the course that you're studying at Ferris State and how that is shaping you up for the future in the industry.
Yeah, so it's one of our favorite things to talk about. We love our program. We spend our first 2 years doing mostly production work. We have production classes, so we learn how to run the equipment. We learn project management skills, and we get to do like in position. We learn from pre-press to post-press, and we've taken packaging courses. So we learn packaging design, how to use die lines.
Nice.
We have a new flatbed cutter now, so we've had some fun. Our new press also, we can use foil, so we've done a lot of playing around with that. Now we're kind of more on the business side of things, so we're taking management courses, we're taking accounting, estimating, marketing, all the fun stuff. So it's just, I love our program for that reason, because not only do we know print, but we're also learning the business side of things, and I feel like those are such valuable skills that you can take anywhere. And we have so many minors to choose from. Like if you are interested in entrepreneurship, like there's entrepreneurship minors, sales certificates, like there's so many options, and we love it. And we go into high schools and we just talk about our program. We go to different tech centers, and we want to spread awareness.
And one of the words I'd written before, just my notes, is it's clear that the three of you are very passionate about print and the industry. And is that something that's driven, that you had the passion for it before going into the course? Is this passion that's grown during the course? Definitely
grown. I mean, we all started out in tech centers, but you can only learn so much in 1 year at a high school program. You get to Ferris and you just learn there's so many other sides to print. It's not just making t-shirts and stickers, it's everything in between. And the business side of it, I think, is so important. And then again, it's not even just the presses, it's the software, it's the finishing work, it's incredible.
Anything else you guys want to add to that?
We have a whole class on PDFs.
Wow.
And you wouldn't think that it would be anything, but it was actually one of the most valuable courses we took the whole time. And like Tara said, with the certificates and the minors, we walk out with an associate's and a bachelor's when we graduate, which is very, very helpful. And we're one of 2 in the College of Business, so that makes us very marketable for ourselves and competitive. So it's really great.
Fantastic. So last night, we arranged this, but you invited Sam and I to join your podcast.
Yes.
Tell us about the podcast.
So this started a little less than a year ago. 𝐿𝐸𝐸, she is one of the heads of Girls Who Print. She recommended that somebody young in the print industry needed to start a podcast because so many companies are really struggling with how to adapt to a younger market. And they don't know how to relate or what the students are looking for. So that has been the biggest drive of starting it. So we both were like, why not? So we started doing it. We've done 7 episodes so far. And now we're working on some more, which is why we had so much fun with you guys last night. We need to have an episode with you.
There you go. Get the Brits on there.
Yeah. No, that'll be so much fun. We're so excited to have you. We're going to have a great time. We're going to play a game. We got to come up with a really good game for you guys to play. It is a tradition with our episodes. We always play a game. So I'm very excited to have you guys on. It'll be a great time.
We're looking forward to it. And we launched a podcast at 𝐿𝐸𝐸 about 18 months ago. And it's so good just being able to casually and openly talk about so many different facets of the industry. So of the 7 episodes, highlights, what was the type of topics you're talking about, or your favourite? What's your pressure on? What was your favourite that you've delivered?
Here, while you think, I will plug them for you guys. It is Talk More Print, Tara, Mackenzie, and Print, TMP. I call myself their social media manager, although I do not do much for them. They do it all themselves. So definitely, I am in one episode. We talked about our Graphic Arts Association and our e-board. So
I was going to say, speaking of our e-board, I think that was my personal favorite episode so far. I just think it's great because all 5 of us spend so much time together, and we spent a lot of time at Ferris building up our Graphic Arts Association back. It died after COVID, and we were all on the executive board. We started it back up, and we're all so passionate about this industry, and we just want to be able to share that and make sure that the future students who are coming through our program have the same passion and are willing to keep it going. And it just was a fun episode for me because we got to reminisce. Like, we're seniors now. And so, like, talking about how we first met, how we got into it, it just was a fun time.
I'm going to be very unoriginal. I think that's also my favorite episode. I do cry in the episode. That did happen.
But yeah, we all saw it.
I was bawling my eyes out. It was a great time. It was the last week of classes. We were all feeling very emotional, running on not a lot of sleep because it was exam week. So we were a little emotional. I did cry because these truly are my best friends, and getting to be able to spend that time in college with them has been an amazing experience. So we've just built up such a great community, and then also being able to go into the print community, who's also incredibly amazing. We actually had a student at one of our recruitings ask us what our favorite part about this industry was, and I said there's not many industries that feel like home.
Wow, that's powerful.
And and we all feel that way. We've had these discussions, and I said that is my favorite thing about being in this industry, being at Ferris, being in the program. And so, yeah, it's just the best thing ever.
I also just want to add on, it's not released yet, but we have an episode coming out real soon that I'm super excited about. We did a collaboration with Sheet for Brains,
Okay, yeah.
and that's just such a big movement right now, and we need more of that. So I am looking forward to the final cut of that episode, so keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
It's they're doing some great stuff, and obviously we were 𝐿𝐸𝐞𝐞 as part of the original founding group of that, and it's something that the work that Chris and the team are doing is fantastic. It's needed, so it's addressing a really important topic, and I'm glad that it is in the forefront. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So that leads me on nicely. So one of the things that we spoke about last night was we were looking around, and the majority of the people in that room were middle-aged white men. Not very many young people, not very many females. You guys are obviously bucking that trend. And going back to my passion point, like, it's amazing to see the three of you at the age you are as ladies trying to make a way in the industry.
Yeah.
Have you found it challenging?
I think we have been lucky enough to have so much support from the women that have worked so hard to get where they're at.
Yeah.
I know we've worked with Girls Who Print, we've worked with the Women in Print Alliance, Rosemary, DSCOOP. She's one of our absolute favorites ever.
Shout out to Rosemary.
𝐿𝐸𝐞𝐞 customer
as well.
Yep. So being able to have those mentors and those people who can really give you great advice, I think has helped a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to say like they struggled so we don't have to, but they fully understand what it was like, and so they didn't want us to have that same experience. So we have a lot of people who we were able to look up to, and I also think that it's starting to be more mainstream now that this is what our program is, majority is female. We are all, it's so exciting to me, and even, so this year I had the opportunity to be on the all-star team, which I was a little worried about because I was like, I'm going to be the only student, I'm the youngest on it, but there's a great group of people, and I mean, there's the older white men, but there's also a lot of women on it, and there are some younger, I'm the youngest, but and so it's just a great group of people, and I think that's great for it being the first team, like just having that support from everyone, and it's like always, do you need anything? How can we help you? We need women like you in this industry. It's great.
It's so true.
I have one more point. Like Tara mentioned, our major is mostly women, but a lot of other colleges have a lot of women in them as well. We have a female professor that just joined last year, replacing our old professor that retired. So we have a lot of female influence for sure.
Fantastic. Cool. So what is the future for the three of you? Where do you want to go? What's next once you once you walk away from college and you graduate?
So I've been looking at sales and or marketing. I would like to go into equipment sales, but the future is bright. I don't really know where I want to go.
Use the camera, come on. Show yourself here, Emalyn.
I don't really know. Yeah, sales and marketing for sure. I like to be creative, so.
Love that.
I like to say that in this industry, there's so many options, and it is easier to find what you don't want to do than it is to find what you do want to do. For me right now, because I don't have an exact direction I'd like to go. I like the sales, I like marketing, I like project management, I have a lot of great skills. For me, I feel like it's important which company I'm in, which industry I'm in. I love like the retail, signage, and expos, and I love coming to these. I love traveling, so it's just really, I'm just open to anything. I love trying new things, and so it's just whatever I find, whatever falls in my lap,
Cool.
I'm the sales girl.
I'm surprised.
I get that a lot. I have been working in sales for last couple years in the print industry, and that's really where I want to stay. Specifically, I want to sell print.
Okay.
for marketing solutions. I have lately been getting really into purchasing, which is the other side of sales.
Yeah.
So I think that's also really fun, but definitely that area, like I said, December.
Right. What is your most important piece of advice for the next generation coming into the industry? What's stayed with you the most, or yeah?
Alrighty. Try everything. Absolutely everything. My freshman year, I would have never come to this. This is my third Printing United. It'll be my third DSCOOP if we go to the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has grown so much, my confidence. I would have never gone into sales. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have talked to anybody. It has helped me so much to just go and do anything I can.
So mine was basically the same thing, but I'm gonna build on it. And going to events, whether big, small, company tours, the networking is so important. I mean, everybody always says it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah.
And not only are you gonna know, but you're also gonna know a lot of people. Like, just meet people, talk to people. You're gonna be scared, but the more you do it, the less scary it is. The same thing 4 years ago, I never would have been doing this. I never would have had a podcast. I never would have been on stage in DSCOOP. You couldn't have paid me to be up there. And I just had so much fun. Everybody was like, are you scared? Like, are you scared to do that? And I was like, no, I'm just excited. And 4 years ago, that answer would have been so different.
I think, because this is what I wish someone would have told me, is I wish someone would say, it's all going to be great. Everybody says college goes by so quick, like it goes by in a blink, and I knew that was what was going to happen, but don't take any moment of it for granted, because it is the absolute best time ever. So kind of also, like, say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah.
If you really don't like it, you don't have to keep doing it. It'll be worth the experience, worth the learning. It's always a good experience.
Fantastic. Right. As you guys are going to be on the career ladder soon,
Oh yeah.
how can the viewers of this, if they're interested in getting in contact with you, how can they find you guys? What's the best way of getting in contact?
We are all very active on LinkedIn. We post pretty often. So I would definitely say look up our LinkedIns. We would be more than happy to chat, send you a resume if you would like.
We'll make sure we tag you in the post as well. So if you
Beautiful.
are interested in exploring their skill set, and if they can add something to your company, your organisation, then the three of them will be in the post. So get in contact.
Yeah, even just to chat. We love learning new things about different companies. So
Yep.
There we go.
Also, our Graphic Arts Association is our entire program at Ferris State with all years of our program. So if you want to do anything with that, absolutely reach out to that as well, because we love any support, company tours, anything we can get from this industry. So
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
thank you.
And I'm glad we made this happen. Looking forward to the podcast.
Me too.
We've got to think of something cool to talk about, Sam. We'll leave that to the marketing guy off camera. He'll come up with something fun. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh yeah.
And don't have too much fun tonight.
Of course.
Peace out.
Peace.